Hey YouTube, Ken from Coolers Mobile here, and I had just finished doing a about 45-minute reintroduction back into Game of Thrones Conquest just to go in and find out that the recording was absolutely garbage. I don't know what it is about, and I'm going to move this out of the way. I don't know what it is about the YouTube gaming recording that does not work with this game for anything. I totally forgot about it. It records quite a bit, and then all of a sudden it turns everything bad, and then all of a sudden you don't see your icon, and you're missing all your audio, all your visuals, and there's absolutely nothing there except for a white screen with nothing. And so I had to go with a different type of different way to record the screen here, so bear with me. This will be a thing I'm going to be doing on Mondays for mobile games. I have to say that I did already start this. I wanted to start it from brand new. I went through initially and I talked about all the stuff that we needed, that we wanted to get going. We built we picked our colors for our banners. We decided all that. We found out where we're at, and now it is all back to doing another video. And I obviously can't go back and redo it because it was all sent to the trash can because you couldn't see or hear any of it. So bear with me as we continue on our way. We had gotten through all our free upgrades. As far as, and then we got the stuff built that we needed to get built. Once we have all the free stuff done, which is the 3 and 3, we're now trying to upgrade our keep, which may at this point be about done. No, we still have a little bit of time because it takes still 10 minutes to get free, but we will collect our troops that we have put together. We will go back in and we will see. That's right, we can't upgrade yet. I want to build more troops. That's what I want to do. But back to what I was saying, I decided to come back and play the game because a lot of people put in the comments of the other ones that, hey, the game is has gotten better. It's not as crazy about the people that spent all the money. And it's not, so now we are in a new server. We are in Kingdom, I want to say it was Kingdom 69, if I remember correctly, which seems to be fairly new. As far as what other people I can see around me are all under level 10. So that would indeed seem that it's fairly new. As we look at the seats of power that are open, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot, although it doesn't say any opening soon. It just doesn't. All the ones are in the north. If they open up the same way, I really wish, or I hope that they would open up everything at the same time, allowing you to basically go do whatever you want. But pretty much the north is all I've seen anybody take. And, it doesn't say when stuff will be open, but I did have a question. If anybody knows in the comments, can you teleport to a different server? I looked, I thought it was available when I last had it. I thought you had to be under, okay, maybe it is here now because it wasn't here when I last recorded it. Let me see what this one is. Okay, that's just an advanced teleport. Okay, I was hoping that, there'd be one that you could teleport to a different server, because I didn't get a choice when I came in as far as what server to be in. So if anybody knows what level you have to be, if that opens up, or is there a way to get it? Is it something that you have to pay for? I honestly don't remember. I thought from before that it was, but apparently it's not now at this point. I went through and, like I said, we built the 3 farms, the 3 sawmills, so we can get the resources. We maxed out our war camps with 2. At this point right now, we're down to waiting on a timer. And I was going to build a few more troops, but it really doesn't make any sense to, because we're going to unlock the level 2 at the next building. So I think right now, while I go over kind of everything that we have available, I have a little bit of troops here. We should be able to take out plenty of lower level ones on the map. So let's see what we can get into out here on the war map. I kind of went over with everybody also in the video that nobody will see is the fact that, oh, isn't that interesting? What is that destroyed there? That's just a destroyed keep. There's a couple of them. Interesting. I wonder if there used to be something there and that's still markers. I don't remember seeing that on the last go around. So what I was saying before everything went to hell was Fridays there will be a I'm going to do a trying to do a live stream from my phone as I get my daily walk in, just to talk about some things going on, the the future of the channel, what's going on social media wise, the events of the day, whatnot. Just kind of a review of things, and then a way to kind of interact a little better with my subscribers. And so feel free to, on any of the videos, if you want explanations, anything else that you want to talk about, please feel free to let me know. If you're you can contact me on my Twitter. It is KB_coolers. And let me know if there's any topics that you want to look into for the week. I have a few ideas for this coming week as I try and get my daily walk in to stay a little healthier in this new year. But that will be what's new. And then Mobile Gaming Mondays, that is going to consist of Game of Thrones for this point. Unless you all want to see something else, I can occasionally throw something here and there. I'm not going to do mobile games all week because on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, we are still going to be doing app reviews for ways to make money. I'm also going to be doing a couple tips and tricks videos, and some ones about some questions that I've had about different apps that I've talked a lot about, but I've actually emailed the developers of a few of them that you guys have left me a lot of questions, and I will be addressing some of those concerns that you have. And I've asked them what is the best way to go about addressing some of your concerns. So I'm waiting for an email back from them, and then I will obviously be doing a video hoping to help you guys with a lot of the questions that you leave to me in my comment section, because I'm not a developer. I really don't know why certain things are the way they are, why they do stuff the way they do. But I only can give you what my experience is. Once I find out a little more definitive answer as to what exactly you should do, I will relay it to you. But for right now, we're just going to go around and we're going to pick off a few of the boars here. This video won't be too long because I've already, like I said, I've already gone through and I've done a lot of the setup that I wish I could have shown you in the full video, because it was just kind of the tips to get. You want to follow Tyrion as best you can. He wants us to build a tavern. I didn't realize that we hadn't built the tavern yet. Oh, no, never mind. He wanted us to collect it. Okay, I see what it was. Yep. My fault. I actually don't want to collect too much of that. I like to save it until I really need it, because right now we'll be able to harvest enough for what we're looking to do just based off the timers that are there. We're almost, it's going to be 7-8 more minutes until we can upgrade again. And then at that point, we will be able to put in a medic tent which will therefore allow us to keep our troops a lot safer. Because right now, if we are to lose any, they will be lost to us for good. But taking on level 1s, we don't even lose anybody, so there's no real big deal on that. Trying to think of other things that I talked about in that video. Oh, you'll see the name is Coolers Mobile. Why? Because when I put in coolers, it would not let me do it, which makes me believe that somebody on this server has the name Coolers. So I will be keeping a lookout, because that will be rather interesting to find who's using the same name as me. Not because it does happen from time to time. I have had people, games that I played, say that the name was taken, but it is not very often. So another thing to see, we've been using the regular soldier marker here. I'm curious to see whether they added any new ones in. It really doesn't look like it. I've kind of gone through in previous videos and seen what they all look like. Let's see what the Boltons, I don't know what the Boltons actually animation, when your kill animations are, but we can find out. There hasn't really been too much that I've seen difference in the game. The loading screens have gotten smoother. I have noticed that before. They used to take a lot of time and you have a lot of freezing up and such. The game itself seems to be a good bit better. As I scroll across the screen, you still see some of that clipping in, that it takes time to load up. But a lot of times it was real bad at the beginning of the game. This is loading up a good bit faster than it once did. So as we get a little closer, we'll get to see what the animation is here as we attack this level 1 boar here. Once we get a little bit closer. Okay, so there it is. There is your attack animation. I used to use in our other gameplay, I used to use the phrase, I believe, that had the catapult between the twins. That was the one I generally used, but it really doesn't matter to me as far as what it goes out, because I don't think anybody really pays attention to it, to be honest with you. As we look around, we're going to have to look for areas that have a nice concentration of lower levels. There seems to be a good bit. I always find if you go up these little valleys here, you will find groups that tend to be the lower levels that you're looking for, but it is more of what is around certain areas of the map. I'm looking for any of the special ones at this point. I don't know whether they still have them. They always used to. Like I said, it's been a number of months. I don't know what that is. Surveys have stopped. I didn't lose this. I'm still recording up there. That's always a good thing. Who knows what that was? It just popped up. That may have been something from me trying to record previously. Looking around, I see these little burnt villages. I guess that's where somebody previously attacked. They seem to be newer than what I remember. But from what I see, everybody is still pretty low on level. And that could be a good thing. That could allow us to get caught up with a little bit of diligent gameplay here. And will allow me to show you a little more of the game now versus, just joining in on attacks to wipe out some people and then having one person come in and wipe out a whole, a whole alliance worth of people with one person. So we will look to, in the next video, we will look to start to get into an alliance and get set up with who. Are we going to have bannermen? Are we going to go in at a higher level? Are we going to go in at a lower level? I talked about how important it is to find the right people, because they can get you into a lot of trouble or they can help you. And to be in a group of houses that are stable is another thing, because as I talked about, in my video banner loyalty. If you're under another house and they decide to leave, you're going with them, and who knows what they might do and what your name will show up under, because as I found out in there, it's not always the best thing when somebody decides to leave and go on a rogue mission, and you might not even be online, and guess what? You will come to find out that your walls have been zeroed down because somebody you had pledged to decided to just go out and do whatever they want and attack whoever they wanted, no matter what alliance they were in. And that is not a good thing that you want happening every day. So my best advice to you is research and talk to the people that, if you're not in with a group of friends that all joined at the same time, do a little research, find out who you're going to be dealing with, because especially if you're going to put money into this type of game, you don't want to lose it, because it can be easily lost in a couple of attacks. Just make sure that you find out, and I'll be doing a little bit of that before I find ultimately where we're going to go. If, like I said, if anybody knows anybody on the server that's watching the video, please feel free to let me know who you are and who you're with, and it'd be really great to join in and play the game with some of my subscribers. That'd be an awesome thing to do. I know I don't do as much gameplay now as I used to on the channel, but with the current status of things, we're going to get into a little more gameplay again, and so that gives the opportunity on some extra ways to talk and get to know some of the people that watch my videos. We're going to do the attack here. We're running in on about 17 minutes on this video, so we're not going to run it more than about 20 minutes. Okay, wow, we didn't even get to see that. I don't even know where my marker was. That was one of the problems that I remember from the last time as well, was you would lose your marker. Your timer still runs, but your marker doesn't actually move around, which can be a little annoying, because you don't know where in your march you are. You have a time, but there's some people recruiting players, of course. But we get back in. Let's see if we are at all able to. There we are. We just went under the 10-minute mark. There you go. You see it right there. We are now level 4. There will be plenty of things to do. We got a medic tent. We got the Maester's Tower, traps. We have a name change. We have another sawmill, another farm. And no teleport to a different server as of yet. So we will see. The next thing I'm going to go through is, as always, as soon as they become available to you, always max out your resource buildings. There is no point in waiting for them. When you get a new one that's open, always build and upgrade as far as you can free. We should be able to go almost to level 5, I believe. With this, we should be able to at least get to 4, if I'm not mistaken. It should be around 5 minutes here, and then it should be around 8 minutes. So we'll be able to do that. And then, of course, we're going to want to, in the same way, we will add in our sawmill. I say make sure that you do all the free ones first, because you want to be collecting the resources, especially early in the game. You want to try and stockpile up what you can while you have that shield on you for starting the game. There is no reason to not try to maximize your resources in the beginning. Don't worry about spend it. There is always later that you can get in and go ahead and do other stuff. We can do another war camp, but we should be able to do a medical tent, which is going to be important, because now we have a way to save our troops that would become injured. We're going to bring it up as high as we can, free. Like I said, don't wait. Don't spend your upgrades. If you can't get it in that, just wait. Get done the stuff that is free. Build everything that's free first, and then worry about going back. That is the one thing that I've learned over the last time that I played is I spent too much time trying to get things to a certain level when really I should have been really trying to do all the free stuff, especially when you get in and you can get that second builder or something like that they offered you early in the game. It is super important to do that. Get these as high as you can right from the start, and then you can work on prioritizing it from there. We'll see what our farm is. I think it's going to be 10 minutes, so they're all going to be free almost initially 1 second in, and you can upgrade. So we're going to get to upgrade all of our farms. As soon as they come free, we're going to get them. We did pass over the 20-minute mark, which I don't want to run too much more. So I'm going to upgrade these through, and I will kind of leave you guys with the situation we're in. We are going to be in a rebuilding. We are going to be in now a training of level 2 troops. And we're still going to hang on to our level 1s. As I expressed before, I made the mistake of canceling out only keeping the higher level troops last time. That is not something you want to do. They do have different abilities. They alternate every level, so make sure you keep one of the ones from one level and one from the next level. 1 and 2 appear to have the exact same abilities, so at that point, the level 1s are just there to kind of get you through to where you're at here that you see me, which if you're doing it kind of the way that they have it, it's pretty much free timer-wise till you get to your house level 4. You will have to go in and you'll have to upgrade. Here it will be 20 minutes, so it is going to be a 10-minute wait. We do have to get one of the tents to level 4 in order to upgrade our footmen on this side. So there, I will leave you at that. This is our rebirth in this game, but this is our revisit of the game. I'll put it to you that way. So if anybody knows any of the questions I asked earlier, please put it in the comments. I really would like to know about changing servers, whether that's a possibility or not. So if you know, please put it in there. If you like what I do here, you like the game itself, give the video a thumbs up. It really does help. And if you like what I do here on the channel, games are going to slowly work their way back in a little bit. Please feel free to subscribe. Remember, I am trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers by the 20th of February. Also, the watch time. I think the watch time is what's really going to kill me. I'm pretty close. I'm almost at 900 subscribers, but I'm only a little over, not quite the halfway as far as the viewing time in the past year. So the viewing time is going to be key. I'm going to be doing a little bit longer videos for that reason. Hopefully, you guys can put up with me talking for a little bit longer, but I'm not going to go too much longer. Gameplay will definitely try and stay under the 30-minute mark. Right now I think we'll be fine as far as where we're at here. I wish the first video would have been around where we picked our colors, picked what our banner was going to look like, but unfortunately that didn't work out so well. So I thank you all for watching, and as always, have a good day.